Alright, so in this worksheet, I'm going to talk about Bohr diagram. Bohr diagram is capital BD, and the back will be the lower structure. Lower structure is capital LS. Now we make sure that you answer the conclusion question. Okay, this conclusion question you will be able to answer at the end when you finish everything. Okay, so what do you notice? The pattern of the valence electron on the same column, the vertical column. Okay. So Bohr diagram will require 4 things. Okay, so we look at one at a time. So the first thing you need to have Bohr diagram for is the atomic symbol. Okay, so the atomic symbol has the form max, right? The atomic symbol on the bottom. And second is the number of the electrons and the proton in the middle because they're in the nucleus. So proton and neutron in the nucleus, the green pen. And number 3 will be all the shells. Okay, I say all the shells. So the shells will be indicated by the period number. All right, period number. So what I mean by period number is if you look at the periodic table, on the side there's a period number. Period 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for example, the BE is on period 2, then you have to draw 2 shells. If CA is on period 4, you have to draw 4 shells. Okay. And number 4 is the blue pen. It's going to be the electrons. It's going to be all the electrons. And the electrons are on the shell. Okay. Now, before we start, we're going to go to the right-hand side to fill out this table. Now, each of the period, they have elements, just like one key box here represent 1 chair. So each chair can fit 1 electron. So if you look at first period, I have 2 elements. That means I can maximum fit 2 electrons. And second period, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So second shell, I can fit maximum 8 electrons. And same thing for 3 and 4. Actually, same thing for period 3. But period 4, we only do up to 20 elements. So period 4, we say that we only fit up to 2 electrons because we are not doing anything after 20. So in order for me to fill out this table, okay, I would say period is the energy shell, how many shell you draw. Okay, so how many electron maximum? So period 1, you can fit 2 electron maximum. Period 2 will be 8. Period 3 also 8. Now period 4, because we do up to element 20, so we would just say 2 electron, right? Now, do we have to memorize this number? No, because this number you can actually count them, all right? 2, 8, 8, and 2. So you don't have to memorize it. Right? So how do we draw the Bohr diagram? So let's say we're doing hydrogen. Okay, so hydrogen is 1.01 atomic mass, hydrogen H1 and hydrogen. So we need to write down the max. Okay, so our max is NaX. So my M should be 1.01 rounded to become a mass number. So it will be 1, and then my atomic number will be also 1, and my symbol will be H. So on the bottom, you want to use a black pen to write down the max, which is 1, 1H. That would be max. And second, you want to tell how many proton, how many electron. So proton will be same thing as atomic number. So it will be 1 proton, green pen. And how many neutron will be mean, right? Mass number minus atomic number. So 1 minus 1 is 0 neutron. And second is how many electron. So at this moment, because we're doing atom, proton is the same as electron. So we have, we have to do the shells first. So number 3 is the shell. So we are on period 1. Period 1, so we only draw 1 shell. Okay, and then lastly is the electron. So 1 proton, we will have 1 electron. And the electron, how we put it in is we got to make sure that the electrons are not, because the electrons are negative, they repel. So we want to make sure that we can only fit 2 electron maximum on the first period, and second and the third will be 8 electron maximum, and then the last period we're going to fit 2. So electrons gotta repel each other. So you gotta do top, bottom, left, right, top, bottom, left, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the first period we can fit 2 electrons, and we only have 1, so we're gonna put on the top. So this is it for hydrogen. Now we're gonna do beryllium. The beryllium 9.01 and 4 MBE. So we first write down the max. So 9.01, if you round the 9.01 will be max number, so it will be 9. And then the atomic number will be 4, and then will be BE. And second is the neutron, the proton. So we're gonna have 4 proton because atomic number, and neutron will be 9 minus 4, 5. And third is the shell because it's on the second period, so we gotta draw 2 shells. And lastly is electron. So 4 proton meaning 4 electron. So again, the first shell we can only fit 2 electron maximum, so we're gonna do top, bottom. We can't fit any more for the first shell because the first shell only have 2 shells. So we still need to have 2 electron more because total we have 4. We only have 2 in the picture, so we gotta put 2 more, but on the second period. So second period we can fit 8 maximum. Okay, we can fit 8 maximum, but I only need to have 2. So we'll be just top, bottom. Now if you look it up, the picture is 4 electron, right? 4 blue electron, which should match with this. If the electron doesn't match with this, something wrong. Let's do the nitrogen. Nitrogen is 14.017. Okay, so we first draw the max. Okay, so 14.01, so we round it to be 14 and 7 and nitrogen. And then next is the proton. So we got 7 proton and 7 neutron. And number 3 is the shell. It have 2 shell because it's on period 2. Right, last thing is the electron. So we got 7 protons, so we got 7 electron. So again, the first shell we can only fit 2. So the first shell will be just top and bottom. But we totally have 7. Now we fit 2, so we need 5 more. So the 5 more go to the second shell. So we top, bottom, left, right, top. That's it. So if you look it up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 electron fit there. Again, the first shell will be 2, second shell will be a maximum. But you need to be careful is you have to do top, bottom, left, right, top, bottom, left, right. And each section will be only maximum 2. I'm gonna do, let's see, which question I want to do. So I'm going to do Mg, for example, Mg. So Mg, 24.31 and 12. Okay, so the first is 24, 12 Mg. And second is the proton. So I got 12 proton and 12 neutron. And then the shell is period 3, so 3 shells. Shells. And finally, electron, we got 12 protons, so we will have 12 electron. Okay, so again, the first shell is 2, second shell 8, the third is 8 maximum. So the first shell, top, bottom. I'm sorry, blue pen actually, blue pen. Top, bottom. That's it, right? The first shell, 2. So we go to the second one. Top, bottom, left, right. Top, bottom, left, right. So now we have 2 plus 8 is 10, but we have 12, so we need 2 more. So the third one will go to top, bottom for the third shell. So if you look it up, again, each side is 2 maximum because you can only have 4 schools, 4 houses. So now we look it up, I totally have 12 electrons on the picture. I'm gonna do one more, will be here. Okay, so the argon is 35.95 and 18, so which is